What I call elements of interest are techniques that are used to accomplish something that may not be well known or unknown altogether. In this video, I'm going to show a technique to remove the insulation off electric wires, leaving the metal bare that you've probably never seen before. If you want to remove just a little bit of insulation off the end of the wire, you just use a wire stripper. But if you want to remove the insulation off a whole length of wire, you got to have a little different method. And you can just use a knife to try to cut it off like there. I've tried that before. It works to some extent. And I see people where they make up little jigs to hold the blade, and then where you just pull the wire through and it'll cut it off. But when you get some of this old wire that's bent and the insulation is brittle, it just doesn't work real good. So I did come up with another method that I think works pretty good, a surefire method. The first thing you need to do is to stretch out your wire you're going to take the insulation off and pull it tight. I got mine attached in the inside of the barn, and it's about 50 feet just because it's winter outside and I want to work inside. And now I'll commence to stripping insulation off the hot way. And my tools, one is a torch and the other is a utility knife that I use to just scrape this insulation back after I heat it up with the torch. And then you just come back and pull this insulation off, leftover stuff. We got a clean wire now. You don't have to worry about cutting into that and stuff. Hand is freezing. And just pull that other side off. And throw it away. This also works for stranded wire too. Just scrape it as you go. Right off. If it's a real fine stranded wire, you might have to be a little bit more careful because just scraping it, you could probably cut some of those fine individual strands off. This is a method I thought worked pretty good, especially if you have some old and used wire where the insulation is brittle and hard and the wire's bent, and so wanted to share it. You don't have to burn all of the insulation off the wire, just soften it on the one side and then scrape that off, and then you can just easily peel what's left off of it too, so you got nice clean wire. Though I have seen people throw whole rolls of wire in a fire to burn the insulation off and come back the next day, and sometimes you just get a big plastic sticky mess. So I hope you found some interest in this element of interest. Thanks for watching.